and Professor Tahir would felicitate Dr. Frank Islam. I would also like to felicitate Mr. Kaisar Khalid, who is Commissioner in our town, Mumbai. Mr. Kaisar Khalid. We would also like to felicitate Mr. Tahir Kazi, who runs an institution. Yes.
Today, we are lucky to have Dr. Frank Islam with us. Dr. Frank Islam is himself an accomplished entrepreneur, educationist, heavy philanthropist, thinker, all in one. Whatever he decides to do, he does it differently and takes it to the level of par excellence. It is for this reason he is dear to us all. Wherever he goes, he receives overwhelming flow of respect. Be ready to listen to him. Be ready to listen to a visionary, Dr. Frank Islam.
Give him a good applause.
As you know, I'm an Aligarian. I'm proud to be standing here. Can you hear me? I'm proud to be standing here as an Aligarian. I love Aligarh. What's best in me, I owe to Aligarh Muslim University. So, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and I noticed that there was a portrait of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. As you all know, he's my hero. I would not be standing here, I would not have gone to America if I had not gone to Aligarh Muslim University. So if you ever come to Frank and Debbie Islam Management Complex at Aligarh Muslim University, which is one of the most magnificent buildings you would probably ever have seen in your life, there's a portrait of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan on one end, and there's a portrait of my wife Debbie and I. So I'm very proud to be in the company of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Aligarh shaped India, and India shaped Aligarh. And thank you for being here from Anjuman Islam. It's wonderful to see you. And thank you for all you do to make a difference in people's lives. We have a short time on this planet of Earth, as President Kennedy said, and we need to do what we can to make a difference in people's lives. So distinguished guests, fellow Aligarian, who I love, care deeply, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Wajihuddin, for that kind introduction you extracted from my bio, which is about 2 miles long and an inch deep. All the quotations. As President Obama just was here in 2015 when General Shah approached Debbie and I to contribute $2 million to Frank and Debbie Islam Management Complex, I went back to President Obama and he gave a speech next day about the inclusive India. And I had a dinner with him and I explained to him that I just went to Aligarh Muslim University and they got me $2 million. I said, that was the right thing to do, Frank. So thank you for your warm welcome and thank you for your hospitality. I'd like to express my deep gratitude to Rais Hamad. Where is Rais Hamad? He was the one who invited me when I was at Dubai. So eventually he was going to get here. And Wajihuddin, thank you for inviting me, and thank you, Tariq, for inviting me for this special occasion. We are convened here in Mumbai as the manifestation of and living testimony to the realizations of Sir Syed's vision. We are seeds from the Aligarh family tree. We have gone around the world. In the progress, we have planted new trees, and helped make world a better place. I'm here this evening because I have stood on the shoulders of giants. Those giants have been the students of AMU and the alumni of Aligarh Muslim University. It is indeed a pleasure to be here with all of you, Aligarhs of Mumbai, correct? Wajiuddin? Little did I think when I was going to school at AMU over half a century ago that I would be an old boy. Now, when I look at myself in the mirror every morning, I know that I am one. Seriously, it is a privilege to be in this room with my fellow AMU alumni. I feel a personal connection with all of you as we live by common goals, common cause, common commitment, and common values and common vision. We also are bonded by shared history, shared heritage, shared background, and shared belief. There are a lot that unite us, there are little that divide us. Our bonds are stronger than the differences that too often drive us apart. The bond is one of education and empowerment that has prepared us for entrepreneurial leadership to make a difference in our lives and the lives of others. So education, empowerment, and entrepreneurial leadership is what I want to talk with you today. Education, as President Obama said many times, will be the currency of the 21st century. Education empowers the mind and uplifts the soul. Education is the gift that keeps on giving. I would not be here today, standing here on this podium, if I have not received education at Aligarian Muslim University, if I have not crossed the Atlantic Ocean to realize the American dream. Let me begin by discussing education and empowerment and describe how they are intertwined and go hand in hand for we old boys from Aligarh. Many thanks of Aligarh as being in the education business, and I did as well. But I believe it does much more than that. Because of a religious belief and commitment to making India and the world a better place, there was embedded in the institution by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and those who have followed him. Aligarh does not just produce graduates, it develops empowered individuals. These empowered individuals come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. They are engineers, as Wajiuddin said, doctors, teachers, public servants, poets, business people like myself, artists, and the list goes on and on. Aligarh shaped India, and India shaped Aligarh. Aligarh is a unique institution. Aligarh is a precious possession. It equips the students to do well, but to do good. In this regard, I'd like to share with you what Aligarh means to me and has done for me. My Aligarh education gave me a strong knowledge base. In me, a sense of values. Those values continues to be my guiding light and my guiding principles. For me, my Aligarh education was a powerful equalizer, opening the doors to lift themselves out of poverty, opening the doors to opportunity. It was a gift that keeps on giving and demands that I give back in return. My Aligarh education was empowering and enhanced my competence and self-respect. It was a bridge to the future.